Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Karen from Karen's retirement. Yeah, Karen's retirement. So I'm doing a little bit of nothing today in my retirement. Yesterday I wasn't feeling very good, and so I ended up spending the majority of the day off and on in bed. I'm like, I am whooped, whooped. I do have insomnia as well as fibromyalgia, and so last night I really didn't sleep very much. I wasn't feeling good the day before, and I didn't really pay any attention. And then I wasn't really feeling that great yesterday afternoon and wasn't really paying attention. And then around 9:30 or so, I really started not feeling so good. So I just chalked it up to being tired. So I went ahead and went to bed. And around 2 o'clock, I got up to go to the bathroom. And while I was up, for basically the rest of the night. I think I went back to bed just as it was starting to turn light out. And I knew that I should get up and open the blinds for my plants and rotate them like I do every day. But I couldn't get myself out of bed. I was just whooped. Just whooped. I've spent the majority of the day off and on in bed yesterday, and didn't really watch any TV. Didn't really have any coffee till after like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and so I was like, my anxiety kicked in pretty good, which it will when I get like that. And feeling that way and feeling really whooped like I just overdid it doesn't happen that often anymore, but it does. And so when it used to happen all the time, it was when I was working, and I would just get so stressed out. My anxiety was so high. But now that I don't have to worry about those things in my retirement, I'm just now starting to learn to not let it get to me. But yeah, I spent a beautiful day laying in bed. I didn't really eat a whole lot because I wasn't feeling that great. Didn't have any coffee till later in the afternoon, which is something I don't generally do. I do drink decaf, Cafe Bustelo. Love that stuff. Wish I could find it in the store, but I can't. But anyway, I know that I had put out a video the other day about, caring isn't necessarily or always sharing, but I'm going to share this because I know that I'm not the only one who's dealing with chronic illnesses that whoop our behinds. I could tell that my joints weren't doing so well yesterday either. Not so bad today, but yesterday. But I wasn't really paying attention. And you would think that I would know better than that by now, but apparently I didn't. So yeah, I spent off and on in bed. I'd made my bed when I got up in the morning, and then peeled it back and crawled back in and just left it that way. So yeah, I have fibromyalgia, and I was diagnosed back in 2010, although I've been dealing with it for years. I've also went to therapy several times, been on medication. None of it helped. Retiring from the rat race has helped tremendously. Now, it didn't happen overnight. It's still a work in progress. November it'll be 3 years that I've retired. And I have to remind myself every day or every time I feel so crappy that it's okay. It's not, it's chronic, but I'm okay. It doesn't happen as often. That way my bipolar doesn't kick in, my anxiety doesn't kick in. If I feel like going to bed, I just go to bed, and I try not to feel guilty about it. Now, I have grandma duty this weekend, so I started to stress out because generally I'll feel this way for several days, even weeks. But I was like, no, we're not doing that this time. We're okay. We'll be okay. Keep your anxiety down, and just don't do anything if you want to. I mean, I had done some cooking earlier in the morning because I had gotten up. Once I got up, it was like a little after 9. But I was back in bed at like 11:30. And I didn't sleep. I just laid there and tried to relax. And all I could think of is, man, my butt is whooped. I'm whooped. I'm still kind of whooped, actually. But I'm not upset about it. I'm not worked up about it. Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to go with the flow, which is hard to do. But yeah. Now I know that there are thousands or millions of you out there with chronic illnesses as well. And I can't even imagine what you all are going through. So, you can share here. I'll let you share. I don't have a problem with that. I do have a community page, and I do believe my posts are available to people who subscribe. And also, and I'm not sure about this, on your devices, like your laptop and your cell phones, you can have access to that. So if you want to share anything and feel comfortable in that space sharing, feel free to do so, because I'll post this in there as well so you can see it again. Now, any of you who are subscribed or will subscribe and decide that you're going to use my community page as your personal punching bag, that will not be allowed. This is a safe place for those people who want to share their life experiences, whether it's about your chronic illnesses. It can be about your retirement. It can be about your daily goings on. Whatever you feel comfortable sharing, you can share right here with me and with those of us who care. So anyway, I'm not going to continue babbling. I just wanted to throw that out there just for shiznits and giggles. I'm doing better today, and I'll do much better tomorrow. I better be doing better tomorrow. I got grandma duty this weekend. So anywho, y'all, do you like my new plant? Yay! It's an early birthday present to me. I've been wanting one of those forever. I used to have solid green ones, but I found one of these. Squirrel, I'm running off with a squirrel. Better than a brain fart. Yeah. So anyway, y'all have a great day, and if I don't see you soon, I'll see you next week. So y'all have a good weekend.